Hi, we are ApăraDelta, a group of 4 civil engineering students. In this film, we are going to talk about the project we did for the Managing Projects in a Globalized World minor. When doing so, we will take the hydrological aspects into account. So, our project goal is to minimize the damage and discomfort that floods cause in our day-to-day life. To do so, we are going to compare the traditional way of minimizing the consequences of such floods with a more modern way and innovative way of flood protection. With a modern way, we mean a group of new temporary solutions developed in Holland. With a traditional way, we mean the good old sandbags. Sandbags are labor-intensive and proper training is needed to place them. They also may degrade too early because of different weather elements. Furthermore, they may get contaminated by floodwaters once the water levels drop. Recently, new alternatives were developed in Holland at the Floodproof Holland test facilities. At FPH, entrepreneurs can develop and test their ideas in a controlled environment. Innovations like the box barrier, tube barrier and green soil bag, amongst others, have been tested at this facility. FPH has been getting some attention from the media and politics all over the world. After this short introduction on our project goal and innovations, it's now time to investigate if these new solutions can be implemented abroad. To do so, we chose to go on a field research to Romania. Why Romania? Well, Vinesem completed some projects in Romania in the past years. Thanks to Marcel Rompelman, we got a helpful list of useful contacts which we used to further explore our project ambitions in Romania. It was soon clear that the Danube Delta in the east part of Romania was a good starting point for such a project. On the 13th of November, the team came together at Schiphol Airport. After an almost 3-hour flight, we reached our destination, Bucharest, Romania. At Bucharest Airport, we were welcomed by our mentor, Marcel Rompelman. We got to the Palace of the Parliament, an astonishing building which is the landmark of Romania. Once in Tulcea, and after some professional advice, we decided to explore one specific area of the delta. On the 28th of November, we went on a boat trip. This was crucial to get a better impression on the unique aspects of the Danube Delta. During this trip, we concluded that the forces in the delta are enormous and its riverbanks are irregular in shape. At the time of our trip, the water levels were low. Therefore, we also saw a lot of plastic waste on the riverbanks. There are organizations that collect this waste material on a regular basis. After the winter season, when ice and snow starts melting, the water levels rise. This is the time of the year when flood risk is at its highest. The Danube Delta counts numerous stakeholders, of which some governmental and others non-governmental. On the governmental side, we have, for example, the Prefectura of Tulce County and the Appella Romana. This later can be compared to the Dutch Rijkswaterstaat. On the non-governmental side, amongst others, we have the ECCG, Eco Counseling Center Galați, and the DDNI, Danube Delta National Institute. It is essential that all these stakeholders work together to protect the delta and its inhabitants, because after all, it's without any doubt a unique place in this world. Well, this was our film on ApăraDelta's project in the Danube Delta in Romania. All the information gathered during our 3-week stay in the Delta will be extremely useful when writing our advisory report for Innovation Quarter. On behalf of the ApăraDelta team, I would like to express a huge thank you to all the people who helped us in this project. Only one thing remains to be said, and that is, la revedere!